Hello everybody, it's MCG here on Friday, November 4th, 2011. It's 6:24 p.m. and it is freezing cold here in my house, okay? It's like 57 degrees. Well, actually, hang on a sec, I'll go get the thermostat or whatever you call it. No, I'll just go get it, whatever it is. $57 degrees. Yeah, it's 57 degrees in my house right now. And according to my standards, that is very cold actually. Because of how skinny I am. I'm chatting with someone on Skype right now. Yeah, it's Friday, November 4th, and let's see, what was I gonna talk about? Oh yeah, yesterday when last night I actually basically I was hanging out on YouTube. I don't know what I was doing, I don't remember. I think I was like watching some random video, but anyways, I heard these ambulances outside. I heard like 2 sirens going on. And sure enough, I go to my living room window, and there's like 2 ambulances flashing their lights, and they're parked at a neighbor's house. And in addition to that, there's like two of these other aid units. I don't know what you call them, but basically they're kind of like I don't know what to call them. Basically, there was like 4 aid units, 2 of which are ambulances, at a neighbor's house yesterday. And actually, I think I did a 5-second video. No, I'm pretty sure it was longer than 5 seconds, but it was initially going to be a vlog, but pretty much all I would have is just me staring at outside the window, and so I didn't think that would be right. So I didn't really bother to show that. Well, I might show like 5 seconds of it. Like I'll find like 5 seconds where I'm not talking, so it won't be like, awkward. But yeah, there were 2 ambulances, let's see. But I don't really know exactly what happened. All I know is that they started to appear. In addition to hearing the sirens, I also saw like the lights. Because, I could see like the red lights coming from the ambulance. Like I could see them, on the wall in front of my computer. So yeah, behind my monitor. Hang on. Yeah, I'm chatting with someone on Skype. I'm not going to tell you who they are, but because it's kind of private business. Even though I just said that I'm talking to someone, but that's another thing. But from what my dad told me, this neighbor of ours, basically the kind of backstory behind what happened last night was that the neighbor that I saw them doing CPR I think I saw them doing CPR in the bedroom window, and not that I was like being all weird. I was just, the window just happened to be open, and you could see like all this stuff going on. You can see like all these figures moving around in the bedroom, and that's not meant to be a reference to NCS is in the bathroom joke, but yeah. But apparently the backstory is that the person that was in trouble, not necessarily in trouble, but the person that needed CPR, I suppose. I don't know if they actually did need CPR, but this person's a heroin user. Yeah, I guess after using drugs like that for a long time, eventually your body just gives up, and you end up all doubled over, and it's kind of hard to explain, like all that damage it does to your body on internal body. It just eventually your body just gives up and can't take any more of it, so bad things happen and things go downhill from there. Okay. Yeah, so I don't know if they're actually gonna live or not, but even if whether they do or not, I'm not really gonna get much farther into this subject. But I'll probably show like 5 seconds of the video at the end of this, like add them together. So yeah, I don't really know too much about what happened last night. All I know is that something bad happened, and you could tell something bad was happening because the neighbor, I mean, the medics, they looked like they were in a hurry. So it's like there wasn't much time left. So um, and then suddenly near the end of the time, um, it didn't seem like they were in a hurry. Um, and when the medics are suddenly not in a hurry, you can tell either it's a good sign or it's a bad sign. It means either that they revived them or something really, really bad happened. But, yeah, whatever the case may be, I don't want to get too far into the subject. Hang on a sec. So, how was Halloween? This is probably the worst Halloween I've ever had. Like, seriously. I didn't do anything. I didn't go trick-or-treating, and all I did was I stayed home and gave out candy to trick-or-treaters. But the catch of that was, I only had one trick-or-treater this year. Only one. Just one trick-or-treater. That was it. Nobody else showed up at my house. Oh, my God. And, sure, I ended up with all the candy left over in the bowl, but still. But that's without the fun of trick-or-treating myself. I mean, like, seriously. Oh my God. So yeah, as for Halloween, not so good this year. In fact, it wasn't as bad last year, but it was almost as bad because I still didn't go trick-or-treating. In fact, to be honest, I haven't gone trick-or-treating since I was like 10 or so it's been like 6 years. So yeah, it's just Halloween sucked ever since then. But I officially decided. But the benefit from this being the worst Halloween ever, it made me officially decide I'm gonna go trick-or-treating next year. I don't care if I'm too old or not, if my parents think I'm too old, because that's why I don't go trick-or-treating anymore. My dogs are barking outside. Yeah, I don't know what. Anyways. Other than that, I got nothing else going. Yeah, I'm sorry it's been a while since my last vlog. I haven't had much to talk about as of yet. And this sweatshirt, I got this at the district's cross-country meet. It was on October 29th. So it was last Saturday, basically. And, let's see. Okay, I remember my time. My time was 1948 on the 5K. And at first I was really disappointed because I wanted to end off the season by going faster in just, 19 minutes. So on that note, I was really disappointed, but then my mind kind of changed because I realized that I have, that my lungs are basically just telling me that I'm just not cut out to go that fast yet. Actually, it wasn't really my lungs. It was like I didn't have any problems like with breathing. Breathing. Why did I say breathing, dude? Okay, yeah. It had to do. Basically, I just had side cramps, and trust me, when you're running, side cramps is just awful, and they can really ruin a race, a cross-country race. They always ruin my races, definitely. There's no doubt about it. But yeah, I was really disappointed at first, but I just let it go because there's always next season, and then I got track season in the spring coming up, which is like 4 months from today. So yeah, I got 4 months to stay in shape, but I made the mistake of this is my first week in the off season, and I haven't run at all since the off season started, which is not a smart idea because, yeah, it's not really a smart idea because if I don't run at all in the off season, then I won't be as in much, like, I'll get out of shape basically. I'll get out of shape if I don't start running soon in the off season. And I'm pretty much, my plan is to do the same exact thing that I did over the summer, is just run 30 minutes a day, 6 days a week, Monday through Saturday. The more often I do in the week, the better off I am. Because if I don't, then let me tell you, track season is going to suck. Like, I'm going to have to, it's like I'm starting over, basically. Like, I'll have to get into shape in addition to, improving from how well I did this cross-country season, which is, if I'm going to do that, I have to stay in shape in the off-season. So it wasn't really a smart idea for me to wait until a week into the off-season to start working out again. So yeah. Other than that, nothing else going on. I like spinning in my spinning chair. That's why I like computer chairs that are like this. They can spin in. It's so fun. Boy. Boy, howdy. That's right. That was a reference to well, it was more like a quote from the movie Twister. I don't know if you guys have seen it. There were actually two movies called Twisters. There was one from what is it? 1989. Is either 1989 or 1988. But I'm talking about the one from 1996. That was my favorite. That was one of my favorite movies of all time. I really loved it. Like, the first time I ever watched it, I just could not get enough of it. I seriously couldn't. But, other than that, nothing else. Let's see. Well, yeah, I could talk about my DK64 LP, but there's not really much to say. I just had to go another week off, but this time it wasn't necessarily... Well, actually, yeah, it was. It was without a doubt my fault this time because... well, it's kind of complicated to say. Yeah, it's a bit complicated. It's a long story. It'll take me forever for me to explain it. Like, you could tell me in the comments if you want me to explain the whole thing in an entire video. Well, it probably wouldn't take too much time to explain it, but I'm just not in the mood to explain about it right now. But I don't really have much to say, but yep, today's November 4th, and tomorrow is actually a very special day for me, but it has to do with someone else. Well, yeah, I don't think I should say it out loud because it's kind of a private thing between... Let's just say, nah. I don't really want to... Yeah, I don't really want to make this a public thing. I'm just going to say tomorrow's a special day for me, but I'm not going to get too much into it. Because I'm just going to say it has to do with someone else as well as me. But I guess that's all I have to talk about in this vlog. So, I guess I will see you guys in my next vlog. Either that or my next LP video, but I'll probably do a vlog sometime this weekend. I don't know, Saturday or Sunday or both days. But, other than that, I am MCG, and I will see you guys next vlog. See ya. Bye. I just heard sirens outside, and this is what's happening. Apparently, we're at the neighbor's house over there. And, yeah, there's two ambulances out there, and two of those, pretty much, I think that's the town right there, the two trucks. Yeah, we don't know what's happening. One of the suspect that that both vehicles were in a hurry, so yeah. Trying to zoom in here.